I'm Vanya Womack with Refugees Unknown Stories Untold, where we do digital documentation of human stories. We archive refugee stories and human rights violations. We also do refugee empowerment projects and develop tools and strategies for mental health and human rights advocacy, where we engage in dialogue with the public, governments, and human actors. Today, I am really pleased to have an interview with Furkan. Let's hear his story. So in 2016, there was an attempted coup. And in that coup attempt, 251 people died and more than 2,200 were wounded, resisting rogue military units in the attempted overthrow of President Erdogan. And so there were many young people that were affected during this period of time. And one of those young people was Furkan. So Furkan, thank you so much for joining us. And I would like to ask you to introduce yourself.
Furkan. I left Turkey in 2014 to learn Chinese, and I come to Taiwan after I graduated from high school. Mm-hmm. And after 2 years of Chinese education, it's about law, which is Taiwanese law, and 100% taught in Chinese. So it was kind of challenging for me, but I was able to graduate on time. Mm-hmm. So it's just been about 10 months that I graduated from university. Uh-huh. And I'm currently working in Taiwan at a music workshop.
Okay, that is so neat. So let me ask you, when you left Turkey, you were a high school student. So you were what, 17 years old?
Yes, exactly.
18?
I was 17 years old, yes.
17 years old. So you leave and you go off to Taiwan where you're going to do your undergraduate work.
Yes.
And what happens, because you end up going back to Turkey in 2016, or tell us about what happened when you went back, the coup happened.
Okay. The first year was 2014. Mm-hmm. I go back to Turkey, I come to Taiwan, and I decide to go back once in every year. So in 2015, nothing happened. And in 2016, of course, something changed. Mm-hmm. When the coup attempt happened, we were working in our garden. Mm-hmm. So, and we were doing kind of agricultural stuff with my family, my mother and my father, my little brother. We were just, having a normal conversation about normal life and about my maybe in Taiwan life. And I was telling them my experience. And we heard the news about the attempt, and we get shocked, and that was a little bit weird. We couldn't believe it in the first place, but because when we look at history in Turkey, many attempts happened at night, and they directly go for the government and governors. They just for example, the soldiers got the governors, and it's done. Nothing happened to the people. Mm-hmm. They didn't harm anybody. But what happened in 2016, I don't believe that's a real coup attempt. Maybe some people tried to do that, but it was very unorganized. So I believe that was kind of theater that, written by the Erdogan government.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I've talked to many people. A theater process. That's good. A good analogy. So you were in the garden with your family, and what was the first thing that you saw or that you heard with the coup attempt?